Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new, fresh, ripe episode of Real Business Roundtable. Shout out to Powdered Toast Man and shout out to our non-sponsor, Jocko Go. If you are interested in real energy with zero crash, look no further than Jocko Go. Today I have the Nitro Pop. If you're looking for more energy, focus, and memory, check out Jocko Go, non-sponsor. Our pockets are empty. We are begging in the streets, but we want to show our love. Ladies and gentlemen. So today's episode, what do we got?
We're going to just talk about AI as a business. AI is like, it's been the thing to talk about. It's been all over the place. Everyone is adopting it and everyone is using it. And there's advances and it's all over the place. There's now robots. Actually, let's open it up real quick at the robots. Have you seen that? They're on pre-order. They did whatever. There's literal there's literal robots that are being.
When those things get hacked, that is the only thing they'll be doing is hacking.
There's literal robots that are
Those robots are gonna flip the fuck out. They'll do anything but be a servant, and they will hurt their owners.
It's iRobot.
Guaranteed.
iRobot is going
Guaranteed. To be a thing. You know, they say they put things in movies to let us know what's coming, because that's part of the whole. I don't want to go down the rabbit hole. But actually, we should, they say that like the whole like 3-Eye Atlas thing.
I was gonna say,
like Judgment Day, like come on, bro. Like it's a little too obvious.
I feel like people are blowing up this 3-Eye Atlas thing. Like, let's kind of talk about some of the early. Like, we'll do like one decent sized episode since we have a couple. But like okay, 3-Eye Atlas and these new robots. What the fuck? Why is everyone bugging out about this 3-Eye Atlas? Everyone's like, oh, they're gonna come and fucking probe us. Like, so what do you think? What is actually? I've not seen or heard.
This is the claim, and there's different sides and there's different ideas. But there is an organization called, I believe, CERN in Switzerland, and they have some technology that when certain molecules collide, it allows them to connect with the other side, which I can do for free in my sleep. They can connect to the other side. They can talk to spirits or whatever. Allegedly, I have no idea. But they're saying there's a guy that's part of that organization who's they're communicating through CERN in Switzerland to that ship. And it's allegedly saying that they're here for star seeds.
Oh.
Star seeds. Ladies and gentlemen.
Star seeds.
Star seeds. I don't know what that means, but I'm pretty good because I'm on the day-to-day talking to people. I'm pretty good. The guy from CERN was making faces like he was lying. His eyebrows were up. He said, "Yeah, the star seed." I'm like, why does he look like a guilty child?
Dude, star seeds.
If you're communicating with the ship, you should be like this. Yeah, they came to us. They want star seeds right now, and that's what they want. And that it's not. Well, yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
There's an interview with one of the guys from there, I think, and he looks like a guilty child. I'm watching his nonverbal cues. I'm like, I don't know if he is being very honest right now. Again, I was going by nonverbal cues. Who knows? Maybe they're just making plans with them. Like, hey, you want to meet up for coffee and hang out? Who knows? But that whole, hey, we're communicating with them. I don't know what star seeds are. I don't know what they could do. I don't know why they want them. But at the end of the day, they're saying that object is moving in a very non-organic fashion.
Yeah, I think it has to do with the gravitational pull of the sun and planets.
Yeah,
and it's not going based off of the gravitational pull. It's like it has thrusters or something, that keeps it in a, it's a custom trajectory.
They're saying it's the size of Manhattan, which is
Manhattan's small.
Like,
But that's pretty big.
Is
I mean,
that just
for
a
sure.
headline just because of the movie Judgment Day? Like, come on, like, come on, who are you bullshitting? Like, wait,
How do you know the size? Back to AI being a bubble. So the whole thing that I was thinking about was that AI has gotten an unprecedented flood of just venture capital and just money, just capital across
FOMO.
the board.
all it is FOMO.
It's FOMO, but here's the thing though. Like I said before, everyone expects a type of result from all these different AI machines, these agents, the creatives, the everything.
Yeah.
But AI has not met or exceeded some of its proposed capabilities. So it's like, or of people's expectations.
Yeah.
And so the whole thing with me is I have personally, because of my age, I've never seen just so much money is being thrown at R&D, billions in creating departments, Meta's buying this company for $3 billion that doesn't have any fucking profit. Like all the anthropology, all of them, they do not have profit. Now, I get it. Right? You want to invest in like being the top dog, but what is the long run for these big companies that are like, I think maybe I'm missing something and that could be,
But in my business, like if I put on my business cap on, they're trying to dominate and borderline, in my opinion, monopolize, not accusing anybody of being a monopoly, just, but they're trying to acquire as many utilities as they can
to be the
to
biggest,
control.
absolutely.
It's about control.
Absolutely.
It's about domination. This is
another Uber. Now Uber may not be. Shout out Giacomo. This Uber may not be the best example, but to this day, Uber is not profitable. They have not profited. Thinking about, and I love analyzing this type of stuff and really diving into it and just the economics behind all of it, but it makes me wonder, like, what is the long run? Now, Uber's still around, people use it, it's, it's a thing. It's like almost a commodity at this point. Like, it's still there. But with all these big AI companies, like I said, Anthropology, OpenAI,
Yep.
Google, all these big companies. Google's not a good example for this because I'm talking about people just built off it. Like OpenAI just came out with their GPT Atlas or whatever, which is a browser, a web browser. Which, by the way, on a past episode, I said we're going to be there. We're there now. They are creating their own browsers, which then, if they play their cards right, they will allow people to advertise on those browsers and pay for rankings and do all these things, which may allow them to turn a profit. But my whole idea, unless there's something there, which I don't know, the whole thing is these companies are spending so much on, like I said, R&D and investing and buying and merging and acquiring.
They're looking at the bigger picture in the long game. They're thinking like 10 years out, we don't want these assets to go up in value, so we're going to go in now and just buy them even though they're not profitable as a way to stake their claim on that utility.
Is that depreciation or are they going to go up? Because
it's a true investment at the baseline where they know that possibly may blow up and be worth billions. Yeah.
So the goal that I understand is that super intelligence, right? Everyone's
Yes.
racing to get there, right? That's why AMD and NVIDIA and all, because the chips and all the components made to make the servers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We expected AI to have a certain capacity to handle and create things, but our expectations have not been met. What is super intelligence going to bring us that is going to meet the expectations, that's going to turn a profit? You know what I mean? Like that's the whole thing, is like it's a never-ending cycle. But the thing is billions and billions of dollars are going into businesses and to buy businesses that haven't even fucking sold anything. Billions
with a B.
That haven't sold anything.
Billions and 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 billions.
Just analyzing, and this is my thought process. But I have seen tens of articles and things of businesses that were bought for over a B that had no revenue. But if AI was so good that you're building, why don't you just build what they built? I don't get it. I don't get it, bro.
And that's some
Something
real
doesn't make
Jocko
any
Go
sense, bro.
energy right
Yes.
there. He's getting hype. He's getting
Yes.
hype.
Yes.
All right. So,
Do you get what I'm saying?
yes.
Okay.
I,
He
again,
changes the topic. He goes, all right.
no. I'm not
okay.
changing the topic.
No.
I, again, I'm thinking strategic.
Yeah.
Leisurely. Strategic. I'm thinking, okay, why would these companies be doing this? Because they want to
Control,
capture.
yes.
They want to get in at the low. Just like buying a crypto when it's like worth 2 pennies, but they see the future, they see the application, they see how there would be a demand and actual utility for that specific crypto.
Yeah.
Same thing with AI. They're looking at the utility, usability, how popular would it be, adoption. That is a big one. Adoption, like, okay, you can make the greatest tool in the world, but are people going to bend outside of their norms and their practices and be able to adopt that so it becomes the new norm?
To back what you're saying, it kind of, so the whole thing with me is that the valuations don't add up, which kind of makes sense with what I'm about to say. The valuations are sky high with nothing tangible to back it up other than idea, IP, all those things. Now, this is echoing the .com.
Yeah.
Now, what happened with .com was a company like Amazon beat the race with a bunch of corpses around it. Now, that is what I think the investors and the where the money's being coming from. I think that's what they see is just the dominance, right? Mm-hmm. The market dominance. Now, Amazon is obviously extremely, profitable. Well, I don't know about the profitability, but they do very, very well.
Amazon created their own Whoop.
Whoop?
That thing you wear?
Oh, probably.
Bro.
It's like Fitbit and shit.
So wait, there was an interview with the founder of Whoop. He's out of Boston.
Yeah.
And he said in the interview, he's like, Amazon tried to knock us off. And, I guess he was like, he let the product sell
Speak for itself. Yeah.
But that's crazy that they did that.
Well, the thing is too, is like Amazon is, dude, okay, you got to look at it like Apple, right? Everyone who uses Apple, like I have an iPad, I have an iPhone, I have a MacBook, I have the AirPod Maxes, I have the AirPods. Like when you are in this ecosystem, you are in this ecosystem. If you have a Mac product, there's likely you're going to have other things that all work together seamlessly that create this.
I think I know the real reason why they wanted it.
Well, there's reasons why. Well, what I'm getting to is the same. That's the same reason why Google made phones, Google Chrome. That's the same reason why, whatever. Amazon has Amazon Basics, and Amazon is more of a lifestyle kind of company. You go and buy the things that you need for your home and your life on Amazon. Okay, let's create an ecosystem around Amazon that makes sense. Let's create another Whoop. I mean, it makes it
because it's kind of creating
that ecosystem and products that will
connected to health. So you can kind of put 2 and 2
Amazon
together.
RX. Aren't they going to be doing something with medications?
What?
Isn't Amazon doing stuff with medications and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, okay, let's say you got everybody wearing a Whoop type of thing, and then you can see
you're
that
buying
they
the
have
Amazon
high blood
RX
pressure, and then
that is just it's the race to be the it's the race. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So businesses traditionally, when they're bought, right? Say you're talking to some cheap fuck that wants to lowball you for your business.
It's always something negative.
No. We know who the fuck these people are. Let's say you're talking to a cheap fuck, and he comes in real high. I want to buy your business. I'm a blank check, right? And it gets your attention. You're like, do I want to cash out? Then you go down that rabbit hole. So what happens traditionally is they will look at the EBITDA thing and they'll hammer you down. And at that point, you have to be strong enough to just, write in a letter like, "Dear sir, please go fuck yourself. I have no interest in your games." Or you can buy a business based on their reputation. You can buy a business based on their future opportunity. If it's really worth it to you, you see a gap in the marketplace and you could really, really grow this company. Buy it for what you need to buy it for. Don't when you do that, you're turning off the business owner to just not even do the deal. I'm just letting.
Are you talking about? Wait, are you shitting on EBITDA?
No. I'm just saying a lot of them will fall back on that and they will commoditize your business, focusing only on EBITDA when it's like, well, we have proprietary processes, we have proprietary technology that nobody else has. We have this, we have that, we have this reputation. You know, those predatorial business acquisition people.
Realistically, in today's world, though, you could start a company and then sell it for $3 billion the next day. So,
well,
who the fuck knows?
Now, when it comes to AI, the people are coming in and they're buying based on intelligence. What does that mean? They're using their brains. It's a soft, squishy thing in their skull that allows them to use logic and foresee what could possibly happen if they did acquire those butt cheeks. Now, if they did acquire that business, they can say in their mind, because they're smart, if I did this and I did that and I see a future need for this, 3 years down the line, we could 50x this company. I'm just going to highball them and buy it now. That's what's going on with AI because they have the foresight and not the commoditization, small mind, scarcity mind. Just only looking at EBITDA. All right.
Hopefully that product comes out on top and they can actually turn a profit.
That is not the only way. Of course, if you're buying a fucking if you're buying a laundromat, okay, if you're buying a laundromat, of course, look at EBITDA. But if you're buying a cutting edge, futuristic technology that has high chances of adoption in the future and being 100x of whatever things are right now, then you use your strategy mind to acquire that business. It's a whole different mindset.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Be sure to like, subscribe.
Be sure to do all those things.
Thank you.
Peace out.